Hello my fellow gamers, this is Shadow from Shadow Online Gaming, bringing you the next episode of the Dark Elves for Army Breakdown, where we're going to go over the cavalry and chariots of the Dark Elves, and then in the final episode I've just noticed there's only 2 of them, so that's got to be a nice quick episode. I might actually just add that onto the end of here, I don't know yet. I might do a separate video, it'll be a quick one though. But anyway, I'm getting distracted. Let's focus just on the cavalry and the chariots that the Dark Elves have. So first of all, let's go through the normal, like the melee ones. You got the Dark Riders, a very fast Vanguard deployment. They have, of course, the Murderous Prowess, and yep, Vanguard deployment, 450. These guys are obviously designed to get behind the enemy, hide somewhere, and then when your main lines clash, they just quickly hit and run over the artillery, archers, or if you're desperate, the main line, and try and get them to break their leadership. But I can see them be more a harassment unit for skirmish, archers, and artillery pieces. You could upgrade these for around 20 coins each, which isn't actually that expensive. As you see, fully tiered up, you're talking about 200 gold more. But of course, their leadership's better, and their attack and defense, which, if you just had to say one of these, or you just wanted 1 or 2, and you tiered them up, might be worth it, because it means when they get in against archers and that, they can cut them down quicker, thus giving the opposition less time to react. If they're I've had it where I've charged their cavalry into archers, and the archers wouldn't die quick enough, or break quick enough, and they've been able to counter-charge, and I've had to actually abandon trying to take them out, because then of course they left some units behind to defend them. So upgrading these might be worth it, purely for you get a bigger hit, and they cut down more. Then you got Dark Riders with shields, so pretty much the exact same, but they have a shield that can block 35% of all small arms fire. That shield will cost you 50 gold for the whole unit of 45 guys though, so probably worth it, and yeah, it's around 20 for the unit rank as well. Now we got the good old classic Cold War Knights, which are armoured and shielded, armour piercing, anti-large, but of course they can rampage, let's not forget this. They come with shields, 35%. They also have the armour piercing and the bonus versus large. Then this is something I keep forgetting is, it's because they're spear and cavalry, that's why. I was wondering if that's because of the code ones, but it isn't, because they're spear. I see, there we go. So the code 1 Dread Knights are the normal ones. These guys come with spears, so they cause fear, they got murderous prowess, and they can rampage. Do not forget though that obviously being spearmen, they do bonus against large, so these guys you want to hunt down the big stuff with, and they're probably very good at it. For 50,000 gold, probably worth it. 30 to 40 gold to upgrade. A full tiered one's 1,350. As you can see, the melee attack and defense is shot up, so it has leadership, which, thinking about it, if you've got 1 or 2 of these and they're aiming at the big scary stuff, it might be worth leveling these guys up so their leadership is high, they don't break so quickly, because I think Primal Instinct, it's when hit points is there, fair enough, but their melee attack and defense go up, so you're getting more damage and you're taking less damage, and you're not likely to break. And because let's face it, a lot of large stuff has fear, at least, if not terror. So having that better leadership, if you're hunting specifically big monsters, may be worth the cost. 350 to get that high. Obviously you don't have to commit that many points to it. As you can see, it's only, so you might want to only commit a few, but something to be aware of. So these guys are the Code 1 Dread Knights. So they've got the armoured and shielded, armour piercing, shields, armour piercing, causes fear. Now, actually I'm slightly confused. What is the difference here? Okay, because they're worth 300 gold more. So what do you get for that 300 gold more? I'm just looking at anti-large. So they lose the anti-large. Okay, so first of all, their armor goes up by 30. Their melee attack goes up by 14. Their melee defense goes up by 10. Their weapon strength goes up by 6, but their charge bonus drops by 14. Now, here's a test. Well, I say that weapon strength and that would never change, but that's not a big deal. But and the armor wouldn't be as good. But we know that we can raise the melee attack and defense and leadership, which is the same. So let's get these to about the same price. Okay. Let's go below. We'll go below. So a single gold stripe. What's the difference now? Okay, yep. So obviously their charge defense is lower. So for that extra 40 gold, you get 30 armor. Might be worth it. But their leadership is worse. Their melee attack goes up by 10. But if you wanted to commit another, would it just be 9 then? Yep. If you had a pretty much the same price, their melee defense is now worse, but their weapon strength is up by 6. But they don't have such a good charge bonus. Which, let's face it, that's what cavalry is all about. So, okay, that's an interesting thing for you guys. Of the code ones, is for 6 gold more, okay, you lose 30 armor. That needs to be pointed out. You lose 30 armor. But your leadership's worse. Your melee attack is marginally better. Your defense is 1 point lower. Your weapon strength is a little bit better, but your charge bonus is hugely less. And you don't have anti-large. Take it as you will. But I think that's a very important thing to see. That for only 6 gold more, it makes a huge difference. And if you went 1 down, the defense is the same. The attack is slightly better. It's more the armor, I think. Do you want better armor, or do you want better charge and anti-large? That's down to you. But this is what this series is all about. Now we'll go over the missile cavalry and chariot. So we've got the Dark Riders with repeater crossbows, the armor piercing, the very fast, and vanguard deployment. That is dangerous. Absolutely deadly, that. The fact that they can, you know, they're running around, they're very fast, and they can deploy behind you with armor piercing missiles. 600 gold. You can then tear them up for 20 to 30 gold each. To 846 in total. So, and you see the missile damage goes up by quite a bit. Let's see the difference. So it goes up, well, I'll say that only goes up by 4 actually. So, honestly, I think I'd rather, for 250 gold, that's nearly half the cost of another Dark Rider squad. I think I'd rather save the money for another squad of them than to tear them up. And that's my opinion. I could be wrong. But I just feel like having 2 of them instead of 1 with slightly better buff would be better. Because if you've got 2 of them, you can, you know, even though they try and counter you, you just run on either side of him. And then you got, you know, he can't get both of you. And the chances are you won't get either. Then, of course, you've got a good old Cold 1 chariot, 4,000 gold. It's armoured, armour piercing, anti-infantry. So as you can see, yeah, there's bonus versus infantry, armour piercing. Very nice. It causes fear and has all the standard things. It's around 30 to 40 to upgrade fully. 1,350 in total. And of course, don't forget, it does have missile damage as well, which are armor piercing. Very nice. So there you go. That is the all the cavalry and chariots. Very interesting that we found that out about the code ones and the dread knights. Might be. I'd love to hear your guys' comments below. What do you think of that? I think that's a big deal. I think personally, I'd rather have a normal code ones of spears and upgrade them to 1300. And keep the anti-large and the better charge, because they're meant to be cavalry, you know. But the dread ones have better armor, so they can stay in the fight longer. And maybe that's what they're meant for, is to get in behind and stay there and cut them up. Comments below, would really love to hear from you. Anyway, next episode that'll be coming up is the Monsters and Beasts and War Machines, which they have 2. So it's going to be a quick one, but that's what the whole point of this series is about. Make it nice and quick and easy. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope to see you for the final episode, and of course check out my other videos of all the other armies breakdown. And yeah, hopefully see you soon. Till then, take care.